Here's my preview of the Baylor versus Iowa State women's volleyball match. And I tell you what, Baylor needs to step up after last match because they lost to TCU 3-1. Granted, the first set was 25-23. I get that one. It was close. Third set was 25-20. But the fourth set that they lost was 25-10. That's bad. So they have to step up now because, let's face it, this is a huge game coming up against an Iowa State team that has lost 4 conference games. And if they win, they're going to take over the second place spot in the Big 12. I will go over the stats, but I want to go over the standings as of right now. In terms of how it is currently. Okay, Texas is 12-1, so in Baylor, in Big 12 playoff, and 19-1 overall. Baylor's 10-3 in Big 12, 21-5 in overall. Iowa State's 9-4 in the Big 12, 18-9 overall. TCU's 8-5 in the Big 12, 13-10 overall. Kansas is 7-6 overall and in Big 12, 17-8 overall. Kansas State is 5-7 in the Big 12, 14-11 in Big 12. Oklahoma's 4-9 in the Big 12, 14-11 overall. Texas Tech is 3-10 in the Big 12, 14-12 overall. West Virginia is winless in the Big 12, 0-13. And 7-19 overall. So this is a huge game coming up because if Baylor wins this game, I know they play Texas next. That's a problem. So they're probably going to get their 4th conference loss against Texas on the road. But the good news is that they're going to play one more home game after this one, after this following home game against Iowa State, and it's against Kansas State. I'm not going to overlook them by any means, but they should be able to win that game. So you need to win this game to get yourself a little separation. Some players to keep an eye on Iowa State, and obviously you want revenge after last time with Iowa State. Because you lost 3-1 against them. On the road, it was 25-22, 25-20. Of course, the third set you won, it was 25-20. But the fourth set, 25-22. So, yeah. Some players to keep an eye on. Morgan Brandt, number 2. I know she only has 11 kills on 33 attempts with 7 errors. But 470 assists, 17 service aces, 24 service errors, 127 digs. Just 1 assisted block, 1 blocking error, 5 ball handling errors. Jaden Newsom, number 3. I know she only has 38 kills on 86 attempts with 17 errors, but 614 assists, 19 service aces, 31 service errors, 187 digs, 20 blocks overall, but 19 of those are assisted. 1 blocking error, 10 ball handling errors. Maya Duckworth, number 5. 251 kills on 728 attempts with 102 errors. Of course, 7 assists on the year. 18 service aces, 27 service errors. And 32 receiving errors. 155 digs on the year. 47 blocks, 41 of those are assisted with 9 blocking errors. Eleanor Holthouse, number 6, 329 kills, which is the most on the team, on 912 attempts with 117 errors, 31 assists, 25 service aces, 33 service errors, 29 receiving errors, 206 digs, 45 blocks, 40 of those are assisted, 5 blocking errors, 3 ball handling errors. Now, Brooke Stone Street, I know she only has 5 kills on 13 attempts, but 89 assists. 22 service aces, 38 service errors, 28 receiving errors, 440 digs, which is the most on the team. And that's it. Andy Hatch, 96 kills on 274 attempts with 41 errors, 1 assist, 3 receiving errors, 11 digs, 20 blocks overall, but 18 of those are assisted, 2 blocking errors. I know Kate Shannon has no attempts on no kills this year, but 18 assists and 22 service aces, 25 service errors, 4 receiving errors, 54 digs on the year. That's it. I know Ali Petrie, number 11, has only 2 kills on 4 attempts, 18 assists, but 12 service aces, 19 service errors, 8 receiving errors, 115 digs, 1 ball handling error. Alexis Engelbrecht, number 12, has 139 kills on 347 attempts with 54 errors, 9 assists, 5 service aces, 26 service errors, 49 digs, 118 blocks, but 104 of those are assisted. So she leads the team in blocks by far in terms of numbers. 14 blocking errors, 1 ball handling error. Solo Thomas, number 14, 199 kills on 488 attempts with 81 errors. 5 assists, 50 digs, 49 blocks overall, but 47 of those are assisted, 5 blocking errors. Try to go through and make sure it's not like anybody would play less than 20 sets in a season. Okay, Abby Grandman, number 16, 43 kills on 101 attempts with 15 errors, 2 assists on the year, 4 service errors, 7 digs, 26 blocks, 22 of those are assisted, 4 blocking errors. Kelsey Perry, number 18, 43 kills on 127 attempts with 17 errors, 1 assist, 9 digs, 76 blocks, but 70 of those are assisted, 1 blocking error. Mariah Mitchell, number 20, 137 kills on 374 attempts with 58 errors, 1 assist, 21 digs, 52 blocks, but 50 of those are assisted, 5 blocking errors. That's the main ones to keep an eye on. I'll put the stats in the description below as well as the roster, because I already went over the roster once. I don't need to go over it again and again and again. I just know this is a huge game, like I said before, for second place in the Big 12 here. Because if you lose this game, you're going to automatically go down to third. You don't want to do that. You want to be second right behind Texas. And I know you're not going to be able to catch up with Texas at this point. But the thing is, you need to finish strong just to get yourself a good enough RPI. So what does Baylor need to do? Obviously, you have to play a lot better than that last match. But that's granted. I mean, they had an awful fourth set. You can't play that bad. And you got to limit your errors immensely. Because you didn't have a service ace last match. Not one. So you need some service aces. Just to relieve some of the pressure of your defense. I mean, if I'm looking at the stats from last game, they need to limit the attacking errors as much as possible. You need to get more kills. You need less errors. You need less service errors, less receiving errors. And not only that, blocking errors as well. You had no ball handling errors, but you need more blocks in the game. You only had 16 blocks. They ain't going to cut it. I mean, 12 service errors, no service aces. You had 3 receiving errors, which is not a lot. They only had like 3 blocking errors, 3 receiving errors, but 27 attacking errors. That's the biggest number to fix from the last game. I mean, and 1 assist error. So you had a total of 28, 40, 43, 46 errors. When TCU only had 30 errors. Yeah, that is a big difference, as you can tell. I mean, 20 attacking errors for TCU, 1 assist error, which is 21 then, plus 9 service errors, that's 30. No receiving errors. Yeah, they play cleaner. I mean, I'm calling the way it is. And you lost every set in those. Okay, that's 2, 7, 15. That's okay, basically a total of 22 points. So you probably gave a lot of those points away on errors alone. I mean, and those sets lost. The majority of the differences. Besides your other points that you gave up along the way. So you have to play a lot cleaner than last match. You can't overlook them for Texas coming up. It's critical to refocus. And I have no doubt they will. They already got light in their fire for the players on this because of how they played last match. And it's the first loss in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games here. I mean, 6-game winning streak. I mean, and you need to respond back with a win in the worst way, just to keep yourself for second place in the Big 12 here. I'm just being really honest. Anyways, I just want to go over this because this is a match coming up, and that's on Wednesday here, and that's on ESPN Plus at 7 p.m. Central Time. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get me to 400 subscribers and more by the end of this year or sometime in the future.